Greetings, Twin Flames. This is Lucida of Twin Flame RX, and I'm here on Monday, September 3rd, 2018, with your weekly reading for Twin Flames and those that are on the divine journey to love. So I want to thank you for joining me. If you're joining me on Monday, it is Labor Day in the United States. I hope you had a great holiday weekend. And if you're joining from anywhere else, welcome. This is a reading that will resonate with you or not, depending on when you watch it. So it may have aspects of it that resonate. Just take those parts and leave the rest behind because it's a general reading. So the first thing I do is read an affirmation for the week from this calendar by Doreen Virtue, the Angel Answers. And then I have the tarot. Today we're going to use the Revelations Tarot by Zach Wong, and we'll look at a situation that may play out for you, your beloved, or the both of you for the upcoming week. Then we look at the energies of the divine feminine twin, masculine twin, and the union, and we end with some messages from Archangel Michael and Kuan Yin, as well as some Reiki healing coming from me. If you're interested in your own reading and healing session personalized by me, you can go to twinflamerx.com, my website, and book a session there. I'm a reader, a psychic, an intuitive, a twin flame, a starseed, and a healer. And I've been on my mission since 11/11/2016 when my twin flame and I started this YouTube channel together. And ever since then, I've been helping other twins, but he and I have been in and out of contact, and in and out of separation, and in and out of union. So I've been through a lot with him, but we haven't known each other that long. It's just a little over 2 years. So, the road is pretty something else, actually. If you're a twin flame, you understand. So let's get started though. If you like the video, please don't forget to like it, to share it, to subscribe to this channel, to join us on social media, follow us. There's links in the description box below. There's services that you can purchase in the description box below. So everything you need to know is down there. But the format of this reading that I'm doing is the format of a reading that I would do for you, and how you can order that is in the description box below. So it's a 20-minute reading with personalization for you and your beloved, your union, and what's going to be happening. And I answer 5 of your most pressing questions in the reading, and that how to order it is in the description box. So we'll get started with this affirmation. Again, this is the Doreen Virtue calendar. It says, we know that God, Jesus, and our guardian angels are on our side, cheering for us along our path. So even if you don't believe in God per se, and you think of God as source or universe, there's still that Christ consciousness energy that all twins are aspiring to live by. And then, you may or may not believe in the angels, but your guides, your angels are on your side, cheering for you and your beloved along the both of your paths as you move through this. So take that throughout the week, that you have support from the divine. All right, so sorry about the loud noises, but I am shuffling and asking Divine Source, because I'm a divine channel, to give us messages that are going to help the majority of the twins that are watching this video for this week ahead, so that they know what's coming up for them and how they can be better prepared for their own challenges, as well as challenges of their beloved or the both of them together, as they try to balance their energies and unite for that ultimate union in the physical, or else come together to work on their mission. So whatever it is that we need to know, please show us, Source, in these cards, or through the messages of the cards. All right, we're going to look at this bottom of the deck energy for the overall energy. Okay, 1 second, I want to see something. Okay, yeah, the deck is upside down. So the bottom of the deck energy is 6 of Wands, and this to me is always the light worker card, because we have this light. It's a number 6, which signifies getting, moving toward the divine. And because 7 is the divine number, we also have the wands, which is passionate fire, fiery energy, and they're all like holding up those wands and showing that they're on the side of the light. So basically that's us going into the week. We are in the energy of being the light workers that we are, of really, wanting to shine our light for others to see. And that's what we do when we're on our mission. But we also shine our lights so that our beloved can see who we are. All right, the first card that signifies how we're going to be moving into this week is the Two of Swords. This Two of Swords energy is when we're seeing the two individuals here. They look like they're walking a tightrope. And what this is about is really holding your tongue, or, being careful of what you say, or trying hard to come to an agreement with your beloved. It's sort of like a balancing act, and that's pretty much what you need to do to get into union, is to, have both parties be on board and on the same page, but both parties are making, a sacrifice to be with each other, and that sacrifice is doing the spiritual work that it takes to be with each other, to be able to do things that are difficult, to unconditionally love each other, to forgive each other for past hurts, even hurts that occurred in past lives that you've shared together. So, there's a lot on the line there going into this week. And we have this card that's crossing, because we're doing the Celtic cross spread here. This card that's crossing is this Queen of Swords energy, but notice that the sword is covering the Queen's throat chakra. So to me, this means that, there's some blockage in communication that can either be a good thing, but usually is not a positive thing, because blockages in communication can cause confusion. And that's what a lot of twins are coming to me with questions about, because they're getting really confused about what they're seeing in the 3D, like on social media and whatnot, of what their twin is doing, but then the spiritual aspect of their twin, or the 5D, and the energy of their twin, even in the 3D, is like very different than what they're seeing being demonstrated before their eyes. So that's because this physical world is an illusion. And if you understand what a twin flame is, it's the other part of your soul. It's another aspect, the complement of your soul. And when you two come together, then you balance each other out. It's not that you complete each other, it's just that you have complementary traits and complementary energies. And when you find each other, it's like you are, vibrating at a higher energy than if you were by yourself. So communication is really important, though, to keep the energy balanced. All right, the crowning energy for the upcoming week is the Magician. So this is like the best thing that can happen over the week's time. And the best thing that can happen is both twins, or each twin, kind of tapping into their own personal power. And after we had those eclipses, and after we had the last full moon, and when Mercury and Mars went direct, we were able to start tapping into our personal power more, especially for the masculine twin. But that's what this is about us knowing that we have the power within us, within each of us, to really control our own destiny and our own path on this journey. What we have to work with is interesting. This is Judgment. This is a card that I associate with awakening, because we see that we have this angel kind of like awakening this person to who they are, and they're naked. So that's like your soul being awoken or shooken, or, being called out, and you're finding out your truth of what your truth is, that you are a soul, an infinite being living in a physical body that is not infinite. The physical body will break down, but your soul, that energy of it, will never die. So knowing that and being aware of that, you're going to conduct your life in a different way once you come to that spiritual understanding. Okay, in the recent past, we had some changes in the way we were thinking. We were breaking free, kind of like, taking this binding off by cutting through it. So cutting through whatever is binding us into these 3D constructs and being part of this matrix that we live in, the society with all these rules and mores and norms. Our soul, comes in clean slated, and we learn all of those patterns throughout our lives. Some of them are dysfunctional, some of them are there to separate us. We're breaking free out of that. We did that in the recent past, and in the near future that allows us to be more passionate and more energetic with this King of Wands energy. It's like we are ready to move forward on this journey and to make positive strides and to come into our power with our beloved. That's what the King of Wands energy is about. How we see this is kind of like we feel betrayed by our beloved in some ways. We wonder why we feel this heartbreak and pain with this Three of Swords energy. We feel defeated. We feel like our hearts are breaking sometimes on this journey. How others see us, though, they see us as being very abundant and being able to, we have all this accumulation of energy, of wealth, of love, and, we're able to give it to others then freely because we have so much. That's what others think of us and see us as. Now, what we're hoping against is this Nine of Swords energy, which is anxiety and depression and despair and just feeling like our beloved betrayed us and all of that. We don't want that anymore. We're like hoping that we don't have to go there again, because we know that when we purge, we go into that place and it's just not a good place. We're at the depths of our soul and we're like bottoming out, and we feel like we don't want to live anymore, and it's just uncomfortable. We don't want that. So how are we going to end the week? Well, we're going to end the week in a more positive fashion. So we went into the week with this, can't even remember, the Two of Swords energy, where we wanted to basically get together with our beloved, balance out our energy and be on the same page. Well, at the end of the week, you're actually going to have some physical, tangible evidence and proof of your beloved being your beloved, and the fact that the two of you do share a sacred mission together. That's what this means when we have Three Pentacles. It's work that you're doing, you yourself, your beloved, and the work you're doing together. Could be symbolized by this Three of Pentacles energy. The pentacles are the grounded energy in the physical world. So even if you haven't even met your twin in the physical, maybe you'll get a physical sign that you asked for of the universe. Like, some people ask for signs from their guides about their twin's existence or identity. Like you can ask your angels and guides to show you a specific symbol, something that's not very common, a couple of times in a week or whatever time frame you give your guides to work with. Maybe you're going to do that and you're going to actually get that physical, tangible sign, so that'll help you be more trusting and believing on the journey. Because, if you're a twin, you know that this journey is tough and sometimes you just want to give up. But don't give up, because what I believe is, even if you're not with your twin in the physical, like, you are very important, and your vibration, the more you increase and raise your vibration, you're helping others to raise their vibration, and you're also helping to attract people that might be better for you, believe it or not, than your twin. Maybe your twin still needs to grow more, so you'll be attracting the right friends, the right acquaintances, the right business partners, the right people to you, and even suitors that would be good for you based on your vibration. So that's why raising your vibration is really important. But not only that, it's important because you want to be in a high vibration so that you attract the best things to you. This set of cards here symbolizes the Divine Feminine's energy for the upcoming week, We have the 5D energy represented by the Sacred Traveler Oracle cards by Denise, Linn, and then the Romance Angels represent the 3D energy for the week for the Divine Feminine. Again, Romance Angels by Doreen Virtue. So we'll start with the soul energy for the Divine Feminine, the 5D energy, the energy of the higher self, which ultimately is guiding the Divine Feminine on her journey. And it's the goal of all of us to connect with our higher self so we get this guidance, which our higher selves this week, if we're Divine Feminine especially, is saying to ascend the mountain, to keep moving forward. You see your destination, back there, the mountain. You want to ascend on this journey. That's your goal. You want to spiritually ascend, which means that you're raising your consciousness level and therefore your vibration. So in order to do that, you need to keep moving forward. And as far as your 3D energy, which is your heart and your mind's energy for Divine Feminine, you're thinking that your beloved, the person you think is your twin, or maybe you just met or encountered, you're thinking this could be the one. So basically, in one way or another, you've already met the romantic partner you seek. So what this to me means is that some of you already have a person in mind that you think is your beloved, your twin flame, and then some of you may have not have met them in the 3D, but you have encountered them in the 5D, in your dreams, in your meditations, and you feel that energy, and that's what you're kind of moving toward. Even though you don't have a physical picture of them, you still know that there is a beloved, a twin, a one out there for you. That's the Divine Feminine's energy. So now we'll look at Divine Masculine, 5D, and 3D energy for the upcoming week. So Divine Masculine soul energy is that of watching the clouds. So the higher self of Divine Masculines are telling them to lie back, take a rest, and relax this week. So apparently they've been going through a lot of inner work, and their higher selves is wanting them to kind of slow down and relax, but this is not just to relax and do nothing. It's so that the energy that has been coming in for them can integrate. And with all the retrogrades going on, especially the Mars retrograde, which kind of caused the Divine Masculine to go more into their soul searching and breaking down those old patterns of the toxic masculine, now that energy is needing to integrate. And in the 3D, the Divine Masculine is kind of being told to, or drawn to, their mind and heart to focus on their finances and career. That's a big factor. They believe that their love life is affected by their finances and career. And it could be because, it's been a holiday weekend, and maybe the Divine Masculine was resting and relaxing, for the weekend, but now has to get back to work and is kind of focused on that. And that's okay to focus on that instead of like your beloved once in a while, because if your goal is to be with your beloved, getting your finances in order is really important. And remember that we have, each of us, a Divine Feminine and Masculine balance within us. So these could resonate with you as well, even if you're not a DM or DF, fully. Okay, so the last set of cards we have here is we have the energy of the union and a message. So the 5D energy of both twins this week is about rejuvenating rain. So it says clear the past and heal the present. So yeah, like also heal the past because it does affect your present. If you're fully healed, then you can have your clean slate and you could, live in the moment and move forward into the future. So basically, like, just kind of like forgiving yourself for everything that happened in the past, just in general, and then also between you and your twin. If you both do that and give yourself this opportunity to heal and release all the negativity, then you're going to have a clean and clear slate and be on the same page as each other and ready to live in the moment and, start thinking about your future together. The 3D energy of both twins this week is about soulmates, that, each of you does recognize that you've known each other in previous lifetimes. Being a twin flame is a type of soul connection, but it's the highest order and level of soul connection because in order to get to meet your twin, you have to go through, trials and tribulations with lots of different types of people, and some are soulmates, but this is your ultimate soulmate, and you both know it. All right, a message from your beloved's higher self to you for this upcoming week is coming from this Toni Carmine-Salerno Lovers Oracle. It says, when you pass from this world, you take nothing with you but your soul and the memories you have shared with those you love. So your beloved wants you to remember that, you know, to make good and positive memories with them, because you're not going to be able to take those material possessions. So yes, living in the 3D requires you to have finances settled, a career so you can make money, or some type of way to make money so that you can live your life. But remember that when you die, you still have your soul, and all it's going to be remembering is the memories. You're not going to have all those material items, so they're really not that important. And I believe that a lot of the divine masculine still haven't really learned that lesson yet. But a lot of them are letting us know that their higher selves know the lesson, right? Because that's the message from the higher self, and a lot of the viewers are divine feminine, like the majority, so this would be a message from the divine masculine to the divine feminine. But if you're a divine feminine or a divine masculine watching, this is a message for you from your divine feminine. So hope that doesn't confuse you, but basically that message is for everybody, that you cannot take material things with you, so cultivate the memories that you share, the experiences that you share, cultivate them into beautiful memories between yourself and your beloved. All right, the last two cards are coming from divine feminine energy and divine masculine energy. The feminine energy is the Kuan Yin Oracle here by Alana Fairchild. The message is the 10 Sisters of Light. It says, you have been here before and lived many lifetimes. Your soul has learned skills in past lives and developed abilities and talents. It is time to reawaken and reclaim those past life gifts. Kuan Yin's grace, protection, and assistance help you now to release past life wounds so that you may bring past life powers to aid your present life purpose. So part of your mission is to, once you activate these gifts through this twin flame journey, be able to use those for helping others in your life purpose. So you may want to kind of meditate on that this week. What are some of your talents and abilities? Has anything been reawakened within you because of your twin flame coming into your life? I know for sure, for me, I was always psychic and intuitive, and I had read cards for clients and done, you know, psychic readings online for several years before meeting my twin. But then I also kind of took myself offline and was focusing on another career path. But then with my twin coming into the picture, that passion and purpose was reawakened within me to work. But I made it like part of my mission was to help twins, but the other part of my mission is to help all people with any questions and concerns they have and guidance, but also to help people on this planet to ascend and to increase their consciousness. All right. Finally, the last card is the Archangel Michael message, and what's interesting is it's about energy healing, and I'm about to send you some Reiki healing, which is a type of energy healing work. I also do infinity healing, which, you know, it's a little bit more customized usually for your situation. So if you book a private reading with me on my website, I also offer within that reading a healing which is customized to you and your specific situation, and we figure this out together. So I'm going to end with this prayer in the Reiki. The prayer is, thank you, Archangel Michael, and all of our angels and guides for sending healing energy to us and through us for our own blessings and for all those around us. Thank you for connecting us to loving and high integrity healers and teachers of energy healing modalities. So Archangel Michael is pretty much my highest guide that I work with. And when I need strength, Archangel Michael is the one that I call on. I'm asking Archangel Michael to help me to send you some really potent Reiki healing energy for both you and your beloved, so that the two of you may have the most amazing and abundant week ever, that you may come into or onto, I should say, the same page together so that the two of you may move into your perfect and harmonious physical union just as quickly as possible according to divine will and timing. Many blessings. I hope you have a beautiful week. Namaste.